Hello everybody, this is Grandmaster Varuzhan Akobian, and today, Thursday evening, we're gonna do one long class today. We don't have any big games going on right now, so there's no game of the week, so we decided to do a long class. So this class will be until 8:30 p.m., so about an hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna start out by looking at one of my games, played in a US championship, played in a World Team Championship, and then we're gonna follow with some exercises on simplification and on silent move topics. So again, after this game, we're going to work on two topics, is a silent move, also known as the quiet move, often, and then we're going to look at the simplification theme, okay? All right, this game I'm white, guys, and I'm playing against Grandmaster 2625 Ortiz Suarez. This is played in 2015 at the World Team Championship in a match USA versus Cuba, okay? So knight f6, I played c4. He played e6. At the moment, we don't know yet which opening my opponent is intending to play, because he can still play bishop b4. If I play knight c3, bishop b4, that'll be Nimzo Indian defense. Or if I play knight f3, he can play b6. So we don't know yet. He could play any of these openings. He can play d5, queen's gambit declined, and it's not out of question even the c5, Benoni. And guess what? After I played knight f3, my opponent responded with c5. And there we have it, guys. We have the Benoni defense here, okay? So now what to do after c5? The center is being attacked. And if you want to go for a maximum advantage, you have to try to go for d5, okay? You cannot play some other moves like, e3 and expect to have an advantage. So I have to play d5. And you guys should too also. If you're in this position, you have to go d5 if you're going for advantage. Takes, d6, knight c3, g6. Now we have Benoni defense, and I like to play this move, bishop to f4. This is what I play oftentimes, okay, against the Benoni defense. So I play bishop f4, putting pressure on d6. Now my opponent played a6. By playing a6, he would like to play the move b5. And I have to do something about that after a6. Now, he wants to play b5. What can you do here? What can I do here to prevent this? I think you guys probably know we have to play the move b5. Okay? The idea is to control the b5 square. Now, bishop g7 he plays. Bishop g7. Now I play the move h3. Idea behind this move is I don't want to be ever worry about the move knight h5, because knight h5 I always going to put the bishop on h2 here. So h3, castles, e3, rook e8. And now I play bishop d3. My idea is just to castle. I would like just to castle to make sure my king is safe. So after bishop d3, he plays knight bd7. And it looks like he's just giving me the pawn. But the question is, can I just take on d6? Would it be a good idea if I take the pawn on d6? Think about it. Would it be a good idea to take on d6 here? All right. It looks like I can just take it, but what is he really trying to do here, huh? What is he really trying to do here in this opening? I'm gonna try to open the YouTube, guys, so I can see your comments. Okay, so you can type your answers here. I can see it. So, can I take on d6? Okay, if I take on d6, now black will play a move, queen to b6, okay? Putting pressure now on d6 and also putting pressure on b2, okay? So if I do that, I'm going to be losing some material. Now, bishop has to go back, for example, And now he takes on b2. Okay? And now he takes on b2. Okay? Yeah, and I can see the chat, guys. So if you have any questions, you can just type there, okay? I'll take a look at it. So this is not good for me, guys, because now I have to worry about the knight, and the rook is under attack as well. So it's not good. So that's why I didn't take it. I opted to castle, but now he plays knight here, guys. Knight h5, and he's encouraging me now to take. Okay, he's encouraging me to take now. He's encouraging me to take now. What should I do here? Should I retreat, or maybe I can take in this position? Maybe something has been changed, because now my king is at least castled. At least I'm castled, so it's not. Maybe I can do that. So let's see here. What should I do here? Bishop h2. Okay, you guys going for the safe. Siddhant Sato. Yeah, Satao, yes. Bishop h2. That's the safe option, guys. Yeah, you're playing it safe. Yeah, bishop goes here. He goes knight e5. Yeah, but yeah, this is a safer approach, you know. But then he takes, rook takes. Okay, this simplification is going to help black a little bit, okay? They're going to help black a little bit. All right, so what else? What else? Anybody? Let's see. 92. No, you can play 92 if you want, but better. Better, guys. All right. And then I see a correct answer suggested by Arnulfo Duenas. Arnulfo Duenas suggests to take on d6. Correct. Now, queen b6 though. He is attacking me now with queen b6, and the question is now, what am I going to do, guys? I have this under attack, and I have this under attack. And suddenly, everything is hanging, guys. What am I going to do now? Did I just blunder? Did I just blunder this? Of course not. Of course not. We're going to make a positional sacrifice here. No, we're not. We are not blundering here. I actually intended this, okay? So now he played queen b6. Bishop goes back to h2, retreating the bishop. Now he goes queen takes b2, picking up my pawn, and now my knight is under attack. But luckily, I have a fantastic square in this position. Fantastic square for my knight here. So here you're going to see a pure positional sacrifice, okay? Pure positional sacrifice by me to get a pretty dominant position here. Knight e4, absolutely. Gotta centralize the knight. He takes, I take. Takes, I take. Now, we arrive to this position here where we have to think here. It's not so easy, so we have to think here what to do here in this position. We are a down exchange, but we have a very powerful bishop on h2 that is just simply a monster, controlling all these important squares. And now we can try to put this knight on d6 as well to cement the position of this knight there, and then follow it up with e4. So despite being down exchange, I like my position here quite a lot. Looking to put that knight on d6, absolutely, and plant it there. Plant it to this fantastic piece on d6. Now, my opponent went knight hf6. I mean, this knight is, what is this knight doing in the corner here? Doing nothing. So he goes here, knight d6, rook e7, e4. Now he goes, now again, he's got the material, but what to do? He's got the material, but nothing is moving. Nothing is moving. So he played knight b6. My opponent was probably so frustrated that he couldn't do anything and decided to sacrifice a piece back to destroy my central pawns. But I was expecting that, guys. Now he goes here. Now, from here, man, I want you to take control of the game and try to find every move that I played here. What did I play in this position here? Let's see. I'm going to give you a minute or two to think. What did I play here? From now on, you take control of the game until move 36, when my opponent simply resigned here. A5, correct. Attacking the knight and forcing him now to give up. He's not going back because that's going to be too much waste of time. So he goes for knight takes d5, as I explained earlier. That's what he wants to do. I take, he takes. Now, what is my move here? Now I have two pieces for a rook, but he does have two pawns. But the good thing for me, what I have going is I have my bishops, and I can try to attack his king. I can try to put pressure here. What should be the next move here for me, guys, to keep the pressure going, to have that initiative here? You have to play actively here. Yaroslav Poris, correct, Yaroslav. Bishop c4. Very good. Now, putting pressure on the knight and putting pressure on f7. Correct. Not e4. e4 is okay too, guys, but if I go to e4, he just goes here. And then what do I accomplish? Now I have to move my bishop, okay? So you always want to have purposes in your moves, okay? Bishop c4 is correct. Now he goes knight f6. By the way, if he plays bishop e6, why is this a bad move? Why is this a bad move, guys, if he does this? How can I attack him and put pressure on? He didn't play bishop e6, but why? What move I have here? Knight g5. I like that. I like that move, absolutely. Knight g5, putting pressure on e6 with lots of pressure, okay? With lots of pressure, okay? So bishop c4. Now he played knight f6. Now, again, you are finding all the moves now, guys. You're in command here. What do we do now? How are we going to put more pressure? How are we going to put pressure on his position, guys? Let's see here. Mahmoud Kante. Perfect, guys. Mahmoud Kante. Both of you got it. Perfect. Knight g5. Look at this. Applying this pressure now on f7. What is he going to do now to defend against this f7 weak pawn? If he plays bishop e6, I can even pin him more. I can even pin him more with this move, okay? So that way he cannot do anything at all. So, knight g5. Now he played king g7. He abandoned this pawn. He abandoned f7, okay? Bishop e6 is not good, chess king, rook e1. So many pins, so many threats here. I mean, just look at this position. Look at this tremendous pressure I'm putting on him. Pressure, pressure, pressure as well here. So much pressure here on black's position. So he plays king g7. Now what do you do? Okay, we take knight gf7, correct? Knight g7, and he played bishop d7. Now he goes bishop d7. Now, what to do? Now, what to do? Now, what can you do here? Think about it, guys. What kind of idea you have? Now, what do we have here? We have to try to activate our pieces. Money, I money, correct, I money, bishop e5, of course. Putting pressure, putting a lot of pressure, okay? Absolutely, correct, I money. Now, bishop e5, he goes bishop e6. Now, what to do here? I took. Now he takes. What are you gonna do now, guys? This is a very important moment here. What can you do? Now what to do? I want to see the answers here, guys. What's the answer here? Okay, we got some excellent viewership today, guys. We got some really strong players in the house here, and they're finding this Grandmaster moves no problem. What is the move here, guys? We want to play knight g5. We want to bring that knight back to pressure him, but our bishop is hanging, right? Our bishop is vulnerable here. What are we going to do here to secure that bishop, right? How are we going to secure that bishop first so we have the freedom to move this knight? Because if you move the knight here, you're going to lose this bishop, right? What you want to do, you want to secure the bishop here. f4, absolutely. Max Schlossberg, Yaroslav Porsche, perfect. Claudio, absolutely, guys. Excellent work. Yes, f4. This is cementing the bishop and also threatening to play knight g5, okay? Now he goes h6. And now you want to put pressure on this knight. How are you going to put pressure on this knight? We want to try to increase the pressure so we can try to have more attacking ideas. g4, perfect. Yes, g4, perfect. Now he plays g5. Now he is trying to stop me from playing g5. What should I do now? I would like to press him and gain as much space as possible. h4. Something about h4 I wasn't completely sure. h4, of course I calculated h4. h4. What else? f5, correct. f5, correct. Matthew first. Matthew was first. f5. Absolutely now. Attacking the rook. Attacking that rook. Now he has to go back here on e7. Look at this. Now he's completely squeezed. He cannot go anywhere. Now what are we going to do here? We need to put pressure. I need you to put more pressure now on the pawn now. How can we do that? How we can put more pressure? Rook b1. Yes, because we are anticipating. We are anticipating him to take this. I take. He takes, I go here. Goes here, I take. Winning a piece. Okay? So that's why he didn't take right away. So he played here. Now rook f8. Now we need to figure out what to do here. This is the key moment here, guys. He's threatening now to take on f7, you know. He wants to, let's say if you don't pay attention, you go here. Takes, takes, and king takes. And now your knight, the bishop is under attack. So black is untangling here. So what can you do in this position to keep that pressure on? You want to put the grip on the position here, guys. Absolutely. Rook b6. Gabriel Silva first. Chess king right after him. Fantastic. Rook b6, guys. Fantastic. Now putting pressure, okay? Rook b6. Now he played rook f7. Takes. Rook f7. Now I'm down a pawn here. But one very important thing, guys, I have a question. How is he ever gonna get out of this pin here? How is he ever gonna get out of this? Absolutely, Ahmi. No, Sivasha. Absolutely Zugsavank, okay? Pretty much a Zugsavank for him. He cannot do anything here. Even though he's up a pawn, he cannot do anything. This is just fine. A very nice and a very important squeeze right now going on f6, okay? So now rook f7. What do we do now, guys? What do we do? King f2, of course. Bring the king in the game. Rook f8. Now, guys, don't rush. He's trying to set it up something, okay? He's trying to set it up something. What can you do? If you go here, guys, the whole point of this move, if you go here, he's going to pin you. And then now, if I take rook f6, he's going to take check, and he's going to pick this rook up, okay? So if you go rook e6, takes, and he goes here, and he's going to get out of this, and this. So what can we do here? Of course, we're not falling for his trick here, guys. One more move to cement your advantage here. What is that move that you're going to play now to cement your advantage, guys? Rook b7 is good. Don't get me wrong, it's winning, but it's not the best, okay? It's good, but not the best. But I want you to find the best here. I want you to win this game without giving opponent any counterplay here. You have him in this huge pin here. You don't want the pin to go away. You want to keep that huge pin. Rook e6 first. Gabriel Silva, correct. Gabriel. Rook e6, taking away any of his counterplay ideas with rook e7. So he can no longer do any of that, okay? So now he has nothing else to do but to sit, okay? And now he sits. And now we're going to improve our king. The journey continues. The journey continues all the way to c5, right? King e3. Okay, perfect. King e3. Now, rook f8. Yeah, Gabriel Silva is on fire today, guys. Yes. All right, but anyway, you know, maybe some of you mentioned it earlier as well. You know, that's fine. Great job. Great job, everybody. Now, what are we going to do now? King d3, Mahmoud, of course. Now we're going to go king c4 to get the pawn on c5. What is he going to do, guys? Now you're going to go king c4 and picking up the material. And guess what? He played rook f7 and resigned without even awaiting my move because it's pretty clear. I'm going to go here. And I have no intentions to take on b6. No intentions until the time is right, you know, until the time is right. Because I have him in such a nice pin here, I will, I guess, take now. And again here, I have such a strong pin here, I'm going to just improve my king. I will only take here now when, he can take, a6 and queen. So one of my favorite games, guys, and this guy I defeated was 26-25 FIDE rated Grandmaster. Cuba's number 3, Suarez Ortiz. Okay, so that's a good question, Atul Sharma. Why I don't show lost games? I think I did actually. I have showed lost games. You haven't watched it. We had a class, my greatest losses. My greatest losses, Atul Sharma. Watch that one. I show my loss against Hikaru Nakamura which cost me the US championship in 2017. Check out that class, my greatest losses. That was a big one, you know, big one. I was going to be a US champion had I won that game, okay? All right. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this game. Yeah, I've also had show you the game against Hikaru as well. Sure, the win as well, okay? No, this is not my last lesson. No, I'm also doing lessons on Sunday, guys. But also, yeah, I'm working for the chess club this week. So Sunday will be my last day. But then after that, you can see me on my YouTube channel at Varuzhan Akobian, okay? And also on Twitch, GM Varuzhan Akobian, okay? After this week, I'll be starting my, you know, more streaming and more things like that. So you can see me online, guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game. But we're going to continue now because, as I mentioned, I prepared 2 other different topics for you, okay? 2 other topics. And right now we're going to talk about something very important, guys. It's called the silent move, okay? H4, oh, question. Why did I play H4 instead of F5? Yeah, I would like to answer the question. So, H4 here. I probably could have done that. And I'm trying to remember. I'm really trying to think hard to remember. There was something like this, I guess he can do. Yeah, Sunday classes on Twitch, guys. I got 3 classes, okay? This I have this. Yeah, so. Yeah, why I didn't play H4? I don't remember, you know. But is H4? Yeah, H4 looks very good too. Okay, it's probably winning too, guys. Some perk defense, Arnulfo, perk defense. That's a little bit different topic by itself. I'll cover. How about this? I'll do like a perk tutorial on my YouTube channel, okay? And you can watch that, okay? Because that's going to be something more specific for the specific audience, you know. So I don't know if we have 107 people watching us. I don't know if they all want to see the perk defense, you know. But anyway, but I think most of you, almost all of you will benefit from learning what is silent move. So let's begin. Our first position. So let me pull up my silent move positions. Okay, guys, these positions are designed for pretty high ranked students, okay, and high ranked chess players. So I think you can totally handle this, guys. We have some really strong players today watching us and being very active participating. So you found some really strong Grandmaster moves today. So I think you can definitely handle this position, okay? By the way, these are all played by Grandmasters, these examples. I don't have their old names saved up, but they're all pretty much played by Grandmasters, okay? So if you find a solution, that means you're playing like a Grandmaster, okay? So you should be very proud of yourself for finding the solution here. All right. Position number 1, silent move. Where is your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is Varuzhan Akobian. Right now I have a couple of videos there from my Twitch channel that I did, okay? But just look up Varuzhan Akobian, GM Varuzhan Akobian on YouTube and you'll find it, okay? Or if you look at my, go to my Twitch, there is a link there as well, okay? My Twitch is GM Varuzhan Akobian, guys, so you can follow me there and so you can see my streams. Okay, so white to play and win, guys. White to play. Okay, Chess King. I think you've seen most of my stuff. So if you know the position Chess King, Chess King is this my student, young Adi Panda. So he basically knows a lot of my materials. Okay, so that Chess King guy is very good. Adi, if you know it, you don't need to, you know, because, you know, for Adi I have to create material every day, new stuff, you know, because he's like, he knows my studies, he knows my games, he knows, you know. So the guy does like a lot of chess every day, you know. That's Chess King, the guy in the chat, you know. All right, what's the move here, guys? It's a silent move, guys. Silent move. So queen h7 wouldn't be explained as a silent move because he'll just go king f8. So what would be a silent move idea? All right, so what's the move here? Rook h3, preparing rook h1, okay. Rook h3. Now, that's correct. So if he takes check, what move we have here, guys? It's not a checkmate there, Sean Simon. It's not a checkmate. He goes king e7 there. Rook g3. Savisha, perfect. And now we're just basically going to take on g7 and win the game after this, okay? So he's in big trouble. So let's look at some of the critical lines here that could happen here, okay? So let's say he plays queen g6. This is the best defense. And now you have to play a very important move here. Don't rush, guys. There might be some tempting options, but again, I want you not to rush. Many don't rush, okay? It's not always about the most natural move. Mahmoud, don't rush. Yeah, see, you guys saying this move, but I think you might have missed this check. You might have missed this check, guys, because now when you take, I take back with this, and now I have an escape square to go to on f7, okay? Now king goes to f7 and just escaping, okay? All right. So yeah, that's okay. Probably still white has some pressure here, but again, we're missing the win here. So correct move here is f5. f5 again by chess king. Now he goes here. Now what do we do, guys? You can't take on g3, red. Siddharth. Siddhant. Bishop will take you, Siddhant. You can't take yet. f4. Michael Kirlos. Yes. Attacking that queen. Attacking that queen, and the queen cannot do much. So if he goes here now, look at this. Thank you very much. Attacking the queen. He goes here, and now, how are we going to trap this queen here? How? Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Rook h1, and now he cannot do anything, and the queen is trapped. Perfect. I think we cover all the variations, guys. I think we cover all the variations here. But the question I have to you, we have about 100 people watching us. How many of you would have think about the move rook h3 if you hadn't done exercises like this? How many of you would think about the move like rook h3? In a real game, again, when nobody is telling you there is a silent move or anything, what is the idea? Anybody? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would have seen it, guys. I mean, I might, because I've done a lot of exercises like this. But again, it's not easy. Okay? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Parzizovati. Yeah, f3 is more natural. Why not f3 from the beginning? Oh, you could, Mahmoud. You could, Mahmoud, but queen g6, I don't know. I mean, we're probably still better here, Mahmoud, but I don't know. I mean, this, he goes this, this, he goes this. Yeah, but Queen H7, I understand you would have played Queen H7, but if there is no good follow-up, what is Queen H7 going to do to us, you know? What's our follow-up do? You know? I mean, check, take, take. Take, take. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to look at the next position. Ready? Okay. Chess King. You might know this position. Don't put any answers on the chat, okay? If you know this position. Because Chess King is actually taking a chess camp here, guys, every day in the mornings. And you know, see, he has seen some of this stuff. You know, some of this stuff. I'm not saying every stuff, but so Chess King gets his afternoon training also. That camp is for young students, okay, who live in you know, it's for young. Well, I guess it's not for. There are some adults there as well, so I don't know. But yeah, let's see this one now. All right. Block to play and win. Block to play and win, guys. What are you going to do here? And that line, he goes rational function test. He plays King F8 at the end of that line. King F8, King E7, and I don't know if we have a win there. We might have some win, but it's okay. Don't need to say it. Don't need to say it, Chess King. Yeah, I know you know. See, my job should be finding new materials for Chess King. You know, find new stuff for Chess King. I'm going to give you some book recommendation, Chess King. You should do some book recommendations, okay? You know, you should do like Chess Cafe puzzle books or something, you know? There are 4 of them. Chess Cafe puzzle books, guys. All right, what are we doing here, guys? I want you to think. I want you to sink in into the position, okay? I don't want you to just... I want you to sink in into position to find the best moves, okay? Not any move, but the best moves. All right, let's see if we can figure this one out. White to play, black to play and win, guys. Black to play, how? How are we going to find the winning continuation? It's amazing, amazing move here we are going to see here. And I see a lot of moves flying out there, but I don't see any variations, guys. You're just giving me moves. You're just giving me moves, guys. I want variations, okay? Somebody say Queen F3 takes here. I mean, can he go here? I mean, is this so clear? I don't know. This might not be very clear, you know. Something in this, because D5 is hanging too. Yeah. All right, so I think we got the first move here. Many of you said King F7, okay? But I need the whole concept here, okay? So first of all, if he takes with the queen here, what do you do? Adi Panda, yeah, the young one, displaying his skills. Strong one, actually, yeah. What's the move here? Guys, try to give me the variation, not just the move. The whole variation. Whole variation here, I want to see. Rook h8, correct. He takes, continue. Check. Check. And a mate. Perfect. Perfect. So that doesn't work. The other option is, if he goes knight c5, attacking your queen, what are you going to do? Yeah, correct. He takes, continue. Perfect. All right, now king f7. Now we're gonna go for another variation that is very important, okay? Rook de3. Now what do you do? Now this gets a little complicated. This gets a little messy here, guys. So what is the idea now? Well, rook h1, he'll take your queen. No, but he goes king f2. Yaroslav, he'll go king f2 in that line, not g2. f2 e3. Queen b1 check, correct. Okay, so he cannot go here because of this check. We just established that. So if he goes here, why is this move losing, guys? Now what are we gonna do now? Okay. And mate, perfect. Yeah, so that's the problem with that, because we have rook h1 and mate. And now the last one, guys. If he plays rook f1, why is rook f1 losing here? Why is rook f1 losing? No problem, Zayad Khalifa, no problem. We're glad you're with us, okay? Make sure when the video is uploaded, you can see the first half, because we had a very, very nice game that I showed against Grandmaster Ortiz. So make sure you watch the first half, okay? So silent move here. Silent move, guys. It's black to play and win. Black to play and win. Queen takes b3 by Till Ingemann. Till Ingemann finds it. Takes, rook takes, and bishop d4 with devastating consequences. And if he takes now on e8, what are we going to do? Queen takes. What are we going to do, guys? Come on. Yep, check. And now the killer blow here is bishop takes d4, correct, check. And basically it goes here, check, check, and take. All right, very good, guys. That's the solution for this one. Again, same question goes to you. How many of you would find the move King f7 in a real game? I think this one is maybe a little bit easier, guys, to find. I think this one is a little bit easier. How many of you would come up with this idea? I think there might be a slight difference, but I think King g7 is also winning. Max Schlossberg. I like f7 better because it covers the e7 square a little bit better. It covers that e7 square a little bit better. I think that's why. But there might be a difference too, okay? So that's why you don't want that. This one maybe. The last one, no. All right. Very good, guys. We're going to continue now. One more silent move, okay? One more silent move I want to share with you today. All right. This one is really nice. All right, white to play and win. This is a game, I believe, Eljanov, Pavel Eljanov against Sergei Karjakin. Okay, and again, silent move. This would be your probably last silent move position, guys, because I want to do a couple of more simplifications for you. Okay, so probably the last silent move for today. Please calculate a little bit, guys. Minute or two, calculate, please. Okay, I see some solutions here. Knight g5, but you have to calculate after knight g5 what's going to happen if opponent going to take on g2. What is your follow-up, guys? Yeah, this is the game Eljanov versus Sergei Karjakin. Nice work by Ben Simon, quickly finding the exact the game and the year as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, if you go knight f4, unfortunately, then you're giving me a little break, and he'll take your knight. And if take, you might still be a little bit better, but you're not winning here. You're nowhere near winning. Okay? You're nowhere near winning here, guys. So what is the move here? Knight g5, that's correct. Now there are two options here. One is bishop takes g2, which is the most obvious one. And now how do we follow it up from? Well, knight e6 is nice, but what if I take? Now check, I go here. Yeah, check, he might even block it with this. Okay. Now you have to figure out one thing. The knight on f6 is the obstacle, okay? And you have to figure out a way to eliminate the obstacle, okay? And that is rook f4 with idea take on f6, okay? Now, whatever he does, next move you're going to sacrifice on f6, takes and mate. Sacrifice and mate. All right, so knight g5. What if he plays the move e5? Now, what if he plays e5? Because now he wants to cover the f4 square, and also at the same time he's hitting the rook. He's also hitting the rook at the same time now. What are we going to do now to deal with this idea? Rook d5. I don't know about rook d5, guys. I'm not sure. Bishop b7 by Dawid. 2089 by Dawid. 2089. Bravo, Dawid. Taking it. Takes back. Returning with bishop d5. And now, if he takes your bishop, you have a checkmate on h7. And now, he cannot stop the powerful queen g6 threat. This move cannot be stopped, guys. There is no way to stop this. Queen g6 threat. Either he gets mated or he's going to have to allow the move queen to g6. Everybody understand this position? Yeah. Bishop b7 and bishop d5. This is fantastic. Bishop d5. That is a silent move, guys. That is a silent move that finishes the game. Very, very powerful move to play, okay? Very nice. I agree, Alex. Yeah, these are actual games, guys. These are actual games. You can see the name. You can take a picture of this and look at the whole game, guys. Take a picture or write down the names of the players, okay? All right, very good. Moving forward now. As I promised, we're going to change this topic a little bit now. And we're going to do couple of positions with the team called Simplification. simplification, okay? All right, white to play and win, and this is a game of a Ukrainian Grandmaster Kovchan, I believe. Kovchan, Alexander Kovchan is white. White to play, what to do? Thanks for, yeah, absolutely, guys. Moving forward to the next topic, which is called simplification, okay? Simplification. Calculate a little bit so you can find the idea here. White to play and win. White to play and win. You have to calculate really deeply because you're simplifying, but you have to make sure you simplify into the winning endgame, not to simplify into drawn endgame. GM silent move is like a Zwischenzug. Yeah, sometimes it's a Zwischenzug, yeah. It's all depending on the position, Arnulfo. Arnulfo, it depends on the position. Bishop b6 and promoting Marco D. Cesar. But what if he takes back with the bishop, Marco? Yeah, I want calculation, guys. I want somebody who can calculate 5-6 moves here and put that in the chat. Not like one moves. One move's not going to do it, guys. I want somebody who can deeply calculate this. You're welcome, Slavash, Sivash, you're welcome. I enjoy working with you guys, and we have a very good group today. You guys doing an amazing job, okay, today. These are not easy positions, okay? These are not easy positions at all. Bishop b6, a b c5, and the king enters easily without calculation. Zayed Khalifa. And there was still calculation there because it's move by move, Zayed. It's very move by move at the end, okay? But, okay, we are on the right track here. So bishop b6, correcto. Now, if he takes back, why is this losing, guys? Very quickly, why is this losing? Why is pawn takes losing, guys? a6, correct, Max. And now you're promoting this. Okay, so he has to take back with the bishop. All right, you take, right? And now here, what is the key move? Without this move, you can forget about winning this position, guys. Simply forget about it. What's the winning move? c5, bravo. Now, you have to calculate this. You have to calculate this. If he takes, you're winning by a tempi. You play king c4, king d5, you take. And now, which move you're going to play to put him in a suksavank here? Perfect. If he goes here, you shoulder him away. You use the shouldering method, okay? Shouldering method, guys, to push him away from his pawn and win the game. If he goes back, king b7, now you're entering this way, guys. Boom, boom, and boom, 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 and win the game. Got it? Perfect. So, Now we're down to the last attempt, b5. Now, how are we going to win in this case, guys? How are we going to win in this scenario? This is very straightforward. Before, what? What do you mean before, guys? You're not saying pawn before, are you? Oh, you're not saying pawn before, do you guys? King before, of course. This is your route, guys. This is your route, and you're going to get in here and here, okay? Now, if he goes here again, you go here. If he goes here, you can just go here and use the shouldering method to push him away and win his pawn, okay? But now he goes here. He's suddenly trying to make an attempt with this. King b6, king d5. And now again, you have a move that puts him into that suksavang here. What is the move that puts him in a suksavang, guys? Yeah, now you play before, correct. Now he goes here, takes, takes, here, and push. And we win, okay? All right. That was very good, guys. Once again, so many details, but what is bishop b6 ultimately? Ultimately, what is bishop b6 accomplishing? That is very important, guys. What is bishop b6 accomplishing it ultimately, guys? It's accomplishing the simplifying. Correct, Max. Correct, Game Master. Simplification. Simplifying the position, okay? Simplifying to the winning. This is important. When you can understand, when you get strong enough, you understand when you simplify to a winning endgame, that's going to bring you a lot of points, okay? Simplification, remember. Simplificatia. And the last position for today, guys, I really enjoyed to work with you today. Today was, I think, a lot of fun, okay? So, and now this position here. And this is I would make this a simplification and unexpected. Bit of surprise, bit of unexpected situation here, okay? Bit of unexpected way of winning the game. But it's just, again, calculation, calculation, and calculation. All right, guys, the last position for today, white to play and win, okay? White to play and win, guys. How you can do this, okay? I believe this is a game of a famous grandmaster from Poland. Radoslaw Wojtaszek, okay? I'm sure Simon will find this game momentarily. This is the game of Polish number 2 or number 1. It depends when you look at it. There is also Grandmaster Duda from Poland. But white to play and win. You're welcome. Las Aventuras. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the Nimzo Indian defense. One of my favorite openings against d4. I need you guys to calculate. Siddhant, calculate. Not just one move, guys. I want calculation, please. I want complete calculation, okay? One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. 5 moves, guys. 5 moves, okay? I need somebody who can calculate 5 moves and bring the victory all the way, guys. All the way. You have a very unexpected but very forced win here, which will take you 5 moves to do it, okay? Unexpected but forced way to win this. F4. Guys, F4. I take? Did you miss this? Did you miss my capture? Wait, how is the queen trapped, guys? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think you just missed this. Take. All right. Well, that's what you got to find, Manny. That's what you got to find. Rook g5, I'm not going to set up a position for you if you're going to be able to win the game with 1 move. You know, you guys way stronger than that. So for me to set up mate, 1 move win for you. You guys way strong. There you go, Zayat. Zayat Khalifa is finding the solution. Continue now, guys. Yeah, this is not just winning the game, guys. You still have to calculate. The block has a resource, okay? And I need you to calculate those resources, okay? Those resources. I need somebody who can give the whole thing, guys. The whole thing I want. Okay, Marco D, correct, but it's not trapped yet. Bishop f3, keep going. Black has a move there. Marco. Oh, that line doesn't work, KK91. That line is not that good. I mean, I can just take back only 6, KK. KK91. Queen h6. Which position queen h6? Zayat, queen h6, when? All right, continue. Continue. I see an answer. Almost complete answer. I see an answer right there. I'm not going to say your name yet, but you're close. I see an answer. You're very close. 1 move away to have a complete solution here. One guy, one student, one participant has it. And that is correct, Yaroslav Pors. Yaroslav Pors gets this one, guys. Rook g5, attacking the queen. Now, where is the queen going to go, guys? Has to take. We take. He takes. Now, we need to attack this queen, okay? Boom. Every square you see here is taken by your pieces. He has to go here. And now, we continue with, which move, Yaroslav? G3, yes, attacking it. Also, this was suggested by Go Brazil. Go Brazil, yes. Now, queen is trapped. He has to take it. And now, simply quiet move. This is also silent move, guys. Simplification followed by a silent move, you know. Bishop g2, and guess what? The queen is trapped, guys, and that is game over right there, okay? This is a game, Radoslaw Wojtaszek versus D. Janaszak, played in Poland. So make sure you look at the whole game, but I can tell you this, Black missed this. He didn't think his queen is getting trapped here, okay? He did not think of that. So, but this is again, ability to calculate deeper and believe in the potential of your position, okay? Believing in the potential of your position, okay? So remember that, guys. Rook g5, takes, take, bishop f3, queen h4, g3, takes, bishop g2. Excellent job, guys. I'm really glad we had a great turnout today. And make sure you catch me this week. My last day will be Sunday. I'll have lectures like this. And then after that, you can tune in to my YouTube channel, Var Akobian, and the Twitch, GM Var Akobian, where I will have similar content for you on a regular basis, talking about these different aspects of the game, simplification, silent move, and many, many others, okay? This was just a small portion of it, okay? Small portion of it. There are a lot more exercises we have, okay? And of course, thanks to Ben Simon for his excellent work, obviously, guys. This is in a studio. We did this today in a professional St. Louis Chess Club studio with the best equipment. So I think you could hear me and see me well. So we had a good setup today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chess King, Sidant, Gabriel Silva, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the compliment, Gabriel. And I will see you guys on Saturday, hopefully. And there will be a tournament, French Defense Tournament on Saturday. And then Sunday will be Lectures Day, okay? Thank you, Yaroslav. You did an amazing job today, Yaroslav. That was excellent, okay? Some good calculations. And I will see you guys very soon, okay? And thanks again for everybody joining us. We had a great turnout today, okay? See you soon. Bye-bye.